Hey everybody, welcome back to BigRedEDC. Well, I gotta tell you, this is a penguin that I did not know existed. I mean, there's definitely a penguin out there, but this is not the one I would think of. This one comes from Bestech. Now, this again, a knife that came to us from Monthly Knife Club. So there you go. Just once again, Monthly Knife Club showing me a knife. Didn't know it was a thing. Now, this guy's been around a while, okay? It is a discontinued model, but you can still find them quite a few places. I'll leave a link down below if you want to go check it out even further. But yes, this is the Bestech Penguin. So what does this version of the Penguin give us? Well, obviously, you've got the black and blue G10. You've got that sort of faux bolster look with the G10. It's about half covered up with a G10 backspacer. You do have a lanyard hole. Deep carry clip. Does not look like it is reversible because it's not. But overall, fit and finish is done pretty darn well. Centering, yeah, centering's pretty much on point. Yeah. Looking good overall. It's just I never knew, well, there was only one, and now there's more. So here we go. Flipper opening for this one. Let's zoom out just a little bit. Zoom out. I really like that blade. D2 blade. You've got this nice, I mean, it's a drop point, flat ground. You do have a little bit of a ramp or swale in the blade that does have jimping on it that isn't quite grabbing my thumb. Yeah, that's there for decoration. Doesn't really hold, but, you know, there is a little bit of a ramp there, so it does aid a bit, but as you can, I'm going to try to, you can see my thumb is sliding up on it as I push, so, that is pretty much a large sharpening trail. Even staying back on that flipper tab, I am still right there, so, forward grip with that index finger, beware. Absolutely. But I really do like the blade. I like that shape. Nice belly on it for sure. Nice, pretty long cutting edge. Well, let's just get into it. Let's find out how long it is. So you're looking at almost an 8.5-inch knife. So it's a good size. It's about 4 3/4 on the handle. That's going to give us right about is 3.5, and cutting edge just shy of 3.5. We'll give it 3 3/8 between friends, and a nice belly, so that kind of elongates our cutting edge as well. And you've got about 3 3/4 on the grip length, so I have a little bit left over. My 3.5-inch grip, so yeah, there's a little bit of room left over, but I mean, overall, good size knife, and it, well, I'll wait. I won't jump ahead. Let's get our size comparison in there. So obviously much bigger than the bug out. I mean, nearly 8.5 inches. Yeah, it's absolutely going to be. And PM2 is a little bit closer. The Bestech Penguin has got it just a hair on the blade and 1/8 or so on the handle as well. So it's even got the PM2 beat. So let's get our scale out here. We'll get a weight on it. Like I said, it is a discontinued model, but they are pretty well available. I know one place there was just they have an orange and black. That one was the only one available, but 140 grams or 4.9 ounces. So it's got a little bit of weight for its size, but nothing too terrible. Then you got this guy. Does it bottom out on the pocket before it bottoms out on the clip? Close. I mean, that's real close. Let's see, where's our profile? Well, we got a little bit of room left over, and it's pretty much bottomed out. So definitely deep carry clip. I like that. Pocket clip. We had a little bit of a snap. I mean, it feels pretty darn tight. So we've got a little bit of, sort of ramp on the coming out of the pocket as well. So didn't get that pop, but the clip is stout. So overall, what are we thinking about the Bestech Penguin? Well, fit and finish, pretty darn good. Action, the detent is good. Access to the liner lock could definitely be better, because if I really have to dig my thumb down in there to get to unlock that liner, because I'm not just pushing it over just nice and simple. Yeah, not really at all. Even if I stay way back on it, oh, there, I got it. You got to be way, way back on it. Pretty much, if you can get back to right here, you don't quite have to dig in there as much. Little shake shot. Could definitely be a little bit better on the access. The one thing I will sing its praises on is definitely the ergos. Feels absolutely fantastic in hand. I was worried about this. I was definitely worried about this. Not so much this, because it kind of dives down. Worried about that, because it's kind of wide and angled. But no, not even. It just, yeah. If I really try to adjust my hand so I can feel it, I do. But if I just lay it down, pick it up, put my hand on it, no. Can't. Cannot feel it. I feel it a tiny, tiny bit back here. But this portion, no. Fits me absolutely perfect. My thumb's in that little swale, ramp, if you will, and feels fantastic in hand for sure. So overall, it's not a bad design. The only thing I am really going to give it a bad time about is the access to the liner lock. That definitely could be better. And maybe that's one of the reasons, it's a discontinued model, or it is an older model for sure. I didn't look up the year, so sorry guys. Did not. But you can pretty much find them for right about $52. So G10, D2, I mean, any more, you can get them, those materials, you can probably bring that price down a little bit. But like I said, if you want to check it out further, I will definitely leave a link in the description. Feel free to do so. But thanks a lot, guys. Greatly appreciate it. I gotta say thanks again to Monthly Knife Club Box for once again showing me a knife that I really didn't know was out there. So, thank you. Have a wonderful, wonderful week and day. I always say have a wonderful day. Have a great week too. Like, subscribe, leave me that comment. I love talking to you. Until next time, guys. We'll talk later. Bye-bye.